Hey, what's up, everyone? This is going to be a Yellowstone game, Soviet versus Soviet. The name of the map is called Yellowstone. Yeah, it's a pretty good map, actually. It's not imbalanced or anything because you both got an airport each, you both got an oil each. So it's not one of those really annoying maps that you can't stand. It is kind of a small map. You're not right on top of each other. I mean, you got some space, but I mean, not a super lot of space between each other. Well, you see it for yourself.
Structure garrison. Tech building.
Yeah, this map, I don't know, it's like maybe 2 years old or something like that. It's like not that old compared to the game, but it's one of the better maps, I think.
Building. Unit.
See, like I stretched the gems instead of stretching on the oil, I did a couple times before. This time I'm gonna get the oil first off of the airport.
Unit ready.
And a lot of these players, they try to steal your airport, they try to NG your oil, they try to blow up the barrel and then take your oil. You gotta be careful for that because it's basically fair game after you catch the airport, if somebody captures it or not. Okay, so I'm about to get my next refinery. Now I want to shift my miners to the back of my base and sell that refinery.
Unit ready.
Okay, got this miners over there. Do something with this conscript, put it in a building.
Training. Unit lost. Building. Reinforcements ready.
And we both got paradrops. He got it a second before me. I want to paradrop this buildings actually. And I actually forgot. I think I forgot to repair this oil right here.
Building.
I don't know if he might target it. Yeah, he did there.
Construction complete.
So I'm gonna actually try to attack him right here, and then I'm gonna try to get in that building. If he's going in a single file and I tanks a bunch up, I could attack him right there. Get in that building and then attack him. He's got a little bit more tanks right in that area, so I gotta be careful. I gotta fill both these buildings.
Unit ready. Building.
Now, yeah, he's got more dogs and a little bit more tanks than me. So I gotta use this building for now. try to sneak up on something. Then I want to move my MCV. You know I got $4,000. I don't want to make a second war factory yet.
Unit ready.
Because I can't build over the oil, so I had to move the MCV. Because the oil just got blown up. That's what you usually do. And I'm moving it to the middle of there's two oil patches, so I don't have to move it. So I don't have to stretch. I really don't have to. I could stretch it, but whatever. It's fine right there in the between both oil patches.
Unit ready.
Use the dogs to take out these conscripts. Since I got a lot of dogs, I don't have to worry about losing. I might lose one dog most right there. Probably none. Nah, yeah, I'm just gonna take that. That's a strong defense right there. That building right there, that's a strong barricade right there. Now it looks like we're both like kind of like right in front of each other. Neither one of us wants to run into the other person's defenses.
Unit ready.
Get my dogs over here. Trying to make a good economy. So it's almost like we came to like a little bit of a calm right here. If he attacks through my buildings, I think he'll win. Because so I'm gonna just move and kind of like hit him as I move back. If he does go through the building. But I want to take out this airport. I don't want conscripts coming all over me, all over the base. And now he made a V3, because he sees us do kind of at some kind of a standstill. Got the airport. I wanted to get the power plant and maybe that radar on top. But I was like, I'm just gonna get out of here while I'm safe and not get my tanks blown up. So I'm gonna just go for that V3, but I'm not gonna actually target it. But I actually maybe I should have targeted it. I go for that power plant, and then he sees it, so. No, I want to gather all my troops, keep them together. Yeah, I got that power plant, which isn't a huge deal. It's good though. But I think he wanted to try to build out to the center gem top. I actually haven't seen that build. I think you could do it. I'm not sure. It's not like some high priority where I have to learn it or something, so I'm not really sure. So he blows up that bridge because he doesn't want me sneaking over there.
Unit ready. Structure abandoned.
Vehicle report.
Reinforcements
But I can still go
ready.
around the other way, but...
Unit lost. Construction complete. New construction options.
Location. Vehicle reporting.
Select target. Unit ready. Select
So,
target.
yeah, he got my airport. I should have been paying more attention.
Base is under attack. Unit lost.
Sorry, my voice sounds funny. I kind of just woke up like less than a half hour ago. I don't know.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Waiting order.
So anyway, here comes with all the tanks.
Waiting orders.
All of my tanks are trying to gather over here. I'm trying to... I'd conscript drop my own base just in case he does a split over there to back it up. And we're both like still really not going at each other, but we're trying to just do minor splits. I've been more aggressive with the splits a little bit. We actually both did get each other's airports, so.
Ready.
And I caught him sleeping right there. 1, 2, 3 minors.
Unit promoted.
You don't want to let the opponent do that.
Building. Unit ready.
He just wasn't paying attention. But that happens to me sometimes too, so it's not like
Unit
he's a bad
ready.
player for letting that happen. It's called runaway minors, but rarely do you see 3 at one time.
Unit
But
ready. New construction options. Building.
no, I wanted to try to get a see a super run, and then you always sell your lab. But who does that? Nobody really sells a lab if supers aren't on. They usually make a care offer or something. So I'm gonna make a care offer. If Fortress is gonna make flax, and flax weak against drones. One care of does really put him. The Soviet outbalance is usually good to do. You don't. If you're in a strained tank war, or like he's coming at you any second now, you don't want to do that. Make a cure off. But if you're in a situation like this where you're kind of like at a standoff, neither one person's going all in on each other, you can make a cure off and it really throw them off. And I want to also make a tower drone.
Unit
Get this. Try to get this 3 desolators in the middle. At least 2. At least get most of them because. And now he brings the tanks up to protect the desolators. I got 1. It's hard to get him the desolators if he protects them very well. But what's annoying about this desolators is sometimes they walk up alone, and then they desolate your tanks, and then they don't desolate his own tanks. It's really annoying. So you gotta be careful with these desolators.
Unit ready.
Like 1 hit on all my tanks are like it is basically like 1 rhino bullet on every tank. When there's some barrage tanks that'll basically kill them all the ones in the middle of the green.
Cancelled.
So you see he's making the. Usually you make 3 or 4 flak trucks to stop it. So I see he's gonna shoot down. I want to try to shoot those flak trucks with my rhino tanks, but
Building.
couldn't it? He moved them away and he protected it with his rhino tanks. You know, my split is too small, so I'm gonna make my split bigger. I want to try to sneak up on this. Oh, I got 1 right there. Nice. I
Building.
didn't realize I got that one.
Unit lost.
So I'm gonna make a little bit of a bigger split. I was like, this split
Construction
will kill his split. I was like, look how many tanks that I can't tell how many that was, like 11 or something versus 4. And like my split would not kill that split. That's way too many tanks for my tanks. And now he put up a flag cannon and 2 flak trucks. I think my Kira would have got shot down, so I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna go there. Simple. Go in advance. And I have a choice between making any infantry unit. I was thinking about making Yuri clones because I've been successful in the past. But if I make Yuri clones, I'm scared that 1 desolator could melt them all. And also I'd just be wasting money if I made Yuri clones and they got melted.
Unit ready.
Oh, and so I tried to try to run through his lands and then get an uphill advantage.
Lost.
Kind of worked right there. I did lose a few tanks, but
Unit ready.
kind of worked, kind of didn't. And I actually wanted my rally point to be in this one,
Primary buildings.
and I think it accidentally was coming out the wrong rally point. Because I wanted my drones to be right in front of him, so I could like get his drones. I mean his desolators real fast with my drones.
Unit ready.
But I could get his flag trucks, which is good. And I'm gonna try to split again. Both gonna keep trying to split. I'm a little bit more aggressive with the splits than he is. He's more defending the splits. Besides when he got my airport. Okay, I got 2 flags with my drone.
Building. Unit lost.
Now I'm trying to get a downhill advantage right here. He's got more tanks. I mean, if he runs up the hill, he'll beat me right there. He's got a little bit more tanks right there.
Ready.
Waiting order.
Unit
Actually got a miner and a downhill, which is good.
cancelled. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Now I want to mention something before it happens. Notice how there's like some paths are narrow in my base. If he tries to run in my base,
Ready, comrade.
if the path is completely blocked out, your tanks will naturally run the other way. Just wanted to mention that. Now I'm gonna make a Sega sensor because it's actually really good because it helps you use your apocalypse tanks. Good
Unit.
because you actually want to use your apocalypse tanks like
Unit lost.
in the right way. What apocalypse tanks? The reason that I'd rather have them than niner tanks in a situation like this. Well, at least not all apocalypse tanks, but like a portion of my army, because all would be bad. I gotta get this tank seat on the bridge back over here. It's really high quality armor. It's high quality armor versus very high quality armor.
Unit lost.
Apocalypse tanks are just really high quality armor.
Ore miner
And I want to keep the apocalypse tanks still, because they don't really fire very poorly when they're moving,
Unit.
or not at all sometimes.
Unit lost. Repairing.
And now, see, wrong path. It's actually, he tried to run through my base, and the path was blocked off.
Unit.
But not just that,
Unit.
I started making conscripts right before he did it. And also, my high quality armor is more quality than his.
Moving out.
The apocalypse tanks, if you just kind of run tanks versus tanks,
Ready, comrade.
apocalypse tanks will beat anything. But you're gonna wonder why am I seeing apocalypse tanks so
Ready,
so few of the time,
Building.
like so rarely? The reason is because they really don't got good range or
Moving,
speed,
moving.
but they got really high quality armor.
Position. Changing position.
I mean, and they're expensive. I mean,
Changing position.
Rhino tanks are basically better overall because of the speed.
Ready.
Unit.
But if you're just gonna like tank versus tank, apocalypse is better.